Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Wright. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Before I start, going to give a quick shout out to Star Wars for Life. She's been helping me do some networking and stuff on Twitter, so thank you very much. And also, I'll link her Twitter down below so you guys could check that out. This article here is Donald Glover's opinion on why Kylo Ren is a better villain than Darth Vader. Now, there's a phrase in Japan, two phrases actually. One goes like this: Tsuyoi ken, yowai ken. And they mean strong opinion and weak opinion. So if you're with a group of people and you say something, you know, if someone's like, that's cool, that's your opinion, that's my opinion, we're gonna go, yowai ken. We're gonna go, you've got a weak opinion. Like, that's cool, that's your opinion, but it's weak. It doesn't really say much. The thing is, if you're arguing with somebody about The Last Jedi or things like this, and you've got like a ton of things to say, and they're like, well, you know, no, that's my opinion, consider yourself a winner for the argument or the debate, because opinions have strengths and weaknesses. I hate to admit this, but I watched American Idol for quite a while, because I like Simon Cowell. You know, the music, whatever. I mean, some of it happened to be good, but I really watched for Simon Cowell. And every time he would say something to someone for the first couple of seasons, they'd be like, well, that's your opinion, Simon. And he'd be like, okay, it's my opinion, get out of here, or something. But then what Simon started to say was, that is my opinion, and I have a really good opinion. I've been in the music business for a long time, and you have a really bad opinion. So, the point is, opinions are just not quite opinions. It depends on the facts behind those opinions. So, let me read a little bit of this here. Who's the better Star Wars villain? Darth Vader or Kylo Ren? The former may be more iconic, but the latter is more sympathetic and has the edge, according to Donald Glover. The star of Solo, A Star Wars Story, joined Noisy for a video questionnaire in which he was forced to pick one villain over the other, and he went with Adam Driver's antagonist from The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Of course he did. I mean, you know, he works there at Lucasfilms. I guess he doesn't anymore, but he, you know, pretty recently worked at Lucasfilms. I don't think it would be a stretch to say he probably hopes he'll get another role in a Star Wars movie or something like that, and it just looks good for him to say Kylo Ren and, you know, take one for the team. Here we go with some real bullshit. I don't know where this comes from, man. Kylo Ren has a really interesting sense of humor. I gotta fucking read that again. Kylo Ren has a really interesting sense of humor, Glover said. He's intense. I get his story. So I kinda have to go with Kylo Ren. What was Kylo Ren's humor? What the fuck showed Kylo Ren's humor? From what I get, Kylo Ren was mistreated, he was a little bit lost on what to do, he was pretty serious in accomplishing his goals. What was the joke? What was the humor? Smashing his helmet? I mean, throwing Hux against the wall I actually found to be one of the few funny things in The Last Jedi, but that wasn't Kylo trying to have a sense of humor, that was Kylo actually trying to shut up Hux. Let me think. Staring down Finn, confronting Snoke, cutting him in half, destroying Maz's castle, whatever the hell it was, fighting Rey. Yeah, wow, Kylo Ren had this great sense of humor, guys. I'm lost. Here's another one of them weak opinions for you. Elsewhere, Glover said Solo droid L337, played by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, was better than R2-D2 and C-3PO because she has a way better take on life. The actor is biased in his debate since L337 is his character's droid companion in Solo. Isn't that what I'm supposed to say? Going against Donald Glover? He's biased? Thanks, guys. Okay. Glover played it more safe when choosing between Star Wars mentors Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon Jinn. Glover said Yoda is cooler and weirder and takes the win. So I guess they asked him a question about Yoda or something like that, and he went with Yoda over a newer Disney character or whatever. So without getting like too deep into this, because if I did, the video would be 25 minutes, and I generally don't make those, Vader had fear to his character. You feared him. He came on screen and you were like, damn, I wonder who's gonna get it now. He was even killing his own officers. From the first time you see Vader, he chokes out a guy. You're like, man, you know, how is Luke ever gonna beat this guy? How are they gonna get close to I mean, it's just like the breathing, everything. And with Kylo, he gets beat by Rey in the first friggin' movie of the new trilogy. He takes off his mask. You see this... How can I put it without sounding a little... Alright, he's a good-looking guy. You know, he's got a soft side, and you see that, and it's like... Okay. You know, you see his master kind of whipping him around a little bit. Unlike the Emperor who Vader was taking orders from, it was more like this kind of obedient way. It was mysterious. It was like, why was Vader following this guy? You know, Snoke was just kind of like putting Kylo down, like, ha ha, got beat by a girl with a lightsaber for the first time. That mask looks stupid, Kylo, ha ha. You know, the Emperor seemed to respect Vader at the same time, so it was a much different relationship. And Kylo, I think, is actually one of the worst villains in a major motion picture and franchise because there's just no fear, okay? When he confronts Rey in Episode 9 at some point, or somebody, I'm going to be like, I really fucking hope Kylo wins this time because he got his ass whipped and tricked by everyone up until now. That's my opinion. I think it's pretty strong. I think the opinion that Kylo Ren has a good sense of humor and he's intense is a weak opinion. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below. And this community is growing little by little. Please click that subscribe button if you like this content. I've got a nice community here, got a patron, everything's all set up. And I will see you next time.
Well, this video isn't over, baby. Let me take a look at this article, and let me give my opinion on the article. Because John Paul Rai, he's wrong a lot. Who's better, Star Wars villain Darth Vader or Kylo Ren? Kylo Ren, baby! Look at him. He's Adam Driver. He's hot. He's current. He's the man. Give me a break. The former may be more iconic. I don't even know about that. I think Kylo Ren's pretty iconic, baby. But the latter is more sympathetic and has the edge, according to Donald Glover. Has the edge according to Camp Smith, baby. The star of Solo, a big star, baby. Donald Glover is hot. He's where it's at. I love him. In case you're watching, Donald. I lost my place. Let's just keep going. Kylo Ren has a really interesting sense of humor, Glover said. He does! John Paul Rai has no sense of humor. That's why he can't see Kylo Ren's sense of humor. Sense of humor is important in a villain. That's what we want. We want villains to make us laugh. Look at me. I'm a shill. I'm a villain, and I get laughs like a mofo, baby. Elsewhere, Glover said Solo, droid of L337, played by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, whoever that is, I like you too, Phoebe, was better than R2-D2 and C-3PO. That's right, those droids, they're so old. They're hunks of junks. Get rid of those already. Come on, guys. The actor is biased in his debate. That's a typo. They didn't mean to write that. See, sometimes a shill says something and a shill doesn't mean it, but you can't delete once the article's already published. It's just part of being a shill. Everyone makes mistakes, baby. All right. It's a pretty boring article. I like articles that show about the man-tiers and how The Last Jedi's awesome and how Captain Marvel's going to take over the adventures and how Rey kicks ass. But you know, if John Paul Rai wants to talk about stupid articles like this, I guess that's his business. It's his channel. Fuck you, John Paul Rai. I'm out of here.